Hello, you lot. How are we all doing today? It's good to see you all again. And yeah, apologies we didn't stream on Friday. I was literally dead to a certain extent. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? It's good to see you all as always. And we're raring to go look for some shinies. How you doing, Braden? How you doing, mate? Always good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, so today we're going to be shiny hunting for Kyogre. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to be doing some Dynamax adventures. So you're all welcome to join. The codes will be all 8s, as it always is. Let's shoot over to this screen now. There we go. Hello. And as you can see, look, it's sunny behind me. It's the lights. I don't even need to have my light on because it's nice and sunny. And we're getting lighter evenings now, so I suppose that's nice as well. Here's I need to know if that is on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the Switch audio. I'm hoping you lot can actually hear it. But I want just the sounds. Get rid of background music. There we go. We're having fish and chips tonight. Yeah, we are. It's funny because Mum's talking about cooking up some salmon. So salmon's pink. I suppose Kyogre's like a pinky purple. It's close enough, isn't it? Close enough. I need to know if my stream is actually working on YouTube. Give me a second, chat, because supposedly it's not streaming correctly. Hold on. Let's see, so the shorts one's live. Live? Let me just check in here. Hold on. No, so that's not live now. What's happening? Hold on. Hold on, chat. I'm not live on YouTube, apparently. Hold on. What's going on here, then? Let's see what's going on here. Why are we not live? Oh, I'm live. Okay. I'm live on both things. Don't know what happened there, then. Never mind. Probably just something to do with the stream key was having a bit of a funny turn. Anyways, I'm going to see the Minecraft movie next week. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. I mean, it's not really something I'm considering watching because there's just a lot of negativity around it. And I've heard there's a lot of, let's just say, idiots in the cinema at the moment going to see it. So I'm going to wait till the hype dies down a little bit, maybe go and see it then. But I'm planning on going to see it because I don't think it looks bad. But then this is coming from someone who's an outsider who doesn't really play Minecraft. I've never really played Minecraft. So yeah, we're going to be doing some Dynamax adventures today, you lot. So if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Code will be all 8s. How you doing, Sol? Hello, mate. How you doing? How you doing? That's good. Shiny Dex is working just fine, which is nice to see. We're at 229 as well on our Shiny Living Dex, so it's getting there, isn't it, chat? It's getting there. So yeah, if you want to join in on the Dynamax adventures, just let me know in chat. If not, I'll do it with some randoms. It's not a problem at all. Hello, Sam. How you doing? We're going for the Kyogre, mate. We're going for the Kyogre. The current hunt that we're doing is always at the bottom of the screen on TikTok. Always at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, we're going for Kyogre today in Dynamax Adventures. So if you want to join in, mate, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to. I mean, if I don't mind if we have to solo it because it's not insanely hard. What have you got for me anyway? A Moltres? Nah, you're all right. Oh yeah, I can see that now. Just was covered by chat. I might have to move it, yeah, because chat is it's always down the bottom, isn't it? Chat's always down the bottom, so I might have to move that. I'm not sure where yet. I'm going to try and rethink my my layout anyway on TikTok. What's your thought on the Switch 2? I missed the stream. Oh, I'm buzzing for it. Honestly, I've got nothing to complain about, and that's me being brutally honest with you. I've got absolutely nothing to complain about. You know, we've gone from 30 FPS 1080p or 720p if you're in handheld to 4K 60 or 1080p 120 FPS. I think that alone warrants the price because it's like a tenfold more power into it, you know. And in all fairness, when the Switch first come out, it was £320. That's only what, £60 cheaper than what the Switch 2 is. So it's not really, you know what I mean. Blocks, you can trade with your what? Or do you mean, can I trade with you? We're not doing any trades today. But yeah, if anyone wants to join in, the code will be all eight. Just sound off in the chat. Any of the 3 chats will do, not a problem. Just sound off in the chat and I'll start searching. If not, I'm happy to do it with randoms. Just let me know in chat. But code will be all 8s. It's me magic number. We will start searching anyway. The code is all 8s. 8s across the board. 8 8s. And if we can't get anyone in, it's not a problem. I'll just go in with randoms. I'm probably going to wait until late 2025, early 2026, then I'll buy it. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I have pre-ordered a Switch 2. I've got one lined up now. I'm getting it on a 12-month buy now pay later, so it's easier for me to pay off. Because there's no way I can afford like £400 up front just like that. It is a lot to ask in one go. Of course it is. It's the same situation when I got my PS5. It was the same situation. Obviously that was about 500. So yeah, I just paid it off over a few months. But I'm really excited for it. I've pre-ordered the version with the Mario Kart World, and that looks fantastic. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, really. But I'm obsessed with Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. I've loved them since day one. I mean, the Mario Kart going way back as far as like the GameCube was my first Mario Kart game. Then you had Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, I've loved them all. I've never had a problem with them. So, you know, so I had to get Mario Kart. Well, fully open world Mario Kart game. Like, I'm kind of close to pre-ordering the Donkey Kong game as well, because Donkey Kong Bonanza looks bloody brilliant. It's like Mario Odyssey meets Donkey Kong. It's so good. It looks so good. I was watching it on the treehouse and I was just sitting there gargling because it just looks so good. It looks like it's just me and you then. Who is this anyway? Because I'm not 100% sure who this is. I should remember, but I'm gonna say I think it's Soul, but I'm not sure. It's Kyogre in it, so we'll go with Miraculous. But yeah, no, Sam, I'm gonna try and figure out my vertical canvas. It's quite hard to sort of work with, to have everything on there. Obviously, I want to have a minimalist thing as well. Maybe I could move the shiny decks thing to somewhere else, and then maybe have like a vertical counter or something. I'll see what I can work. Have we got any electrics here? No, we have not. I think what we got here then. So we've got Kragnor or Minchino. Let's go Minchino. That is you, so I figured as much. Cool. I mean, nice chill stream today. Nice chill stream. It is a Sunday. Sundays are usually my more chilled, sit back and relax streams, which is what I want to get in the habit of doing, because people, I've been thinking about it the last few weeks, and I'm like, I can't do the over energetic, you know, constantly talking, you know what I mean? So I think my Friday stream will be the more hyped up, exciting one where I'm shiny hunting for myself, and then the weekend ones are just chill, do what you like, get on with it. Hey, I'm shiny hunting Sword and Shield. Am I able to join? Of course you can, Cam. The code will be all 8 when this one finishes, obviously. The code will be all 8, so you can all join. First come, first serve. We are going for Kyogre. That's our target. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join. Anyone can. Madam Magikarp, hello. Hello, my wonderful girlfriend. Of course, Cam. Listen, I'm not picky at all. It's obviously eventually enough people like wanting to join that it's kind of like a race to see who gets in first. But you know. Hello, Flamingo. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, I like the Dynamax adventures because they're just chill. You know, they're just chill. You sit back, have a bit of a chill. I think I'm not going to buy the Switch 2 because the price is insane. I will respectfully disagree. I won't go into that more than that because I think it's fair for what you're getting. Very fair. I mean, PS5 come out, and when that first come out, the retail price was like 500. So, you know what I mean? And Cam, thank you for the follow, mate, as well. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? I didn't know you was live until I saw you on TikTok. You should know by now, Madam Magikarp, that I am live Friday, Sunday, 5 PM UK time. Like, you should know this. You've been with me for, what, 7.5 years? I think you'd know this by now. Oh, dear. No, like, I ain't going to buy, you know, the little kids can't. I ain't. Well, I'm going to read that again. No, like, I ain't going to buy, and, like, you know, little kids can't buy. As I said, like, you know, you can't expect them to give it away for free, and the components that are in this Switch 2, because I've done more in-depth looking into it and what's actually in the console, and it's like I said, it's like a tenfold, like, you know, and I would say they're arguably probably only profiting about, what, £50 per unit. But still, at the end of the day, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinions and whatever. I mean, I've had my fair share of backlash for saying that I like it, and I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't care anymore. You know, I've had some really nasty things said to me the last couple of, well, the last week since it was announced, since the price was announced. I've had some really nasty things said to me, like, to the extent of things I don't even want to talk about on TikTok. Like, just for being excited about it, I think, you know, people do go a bit overboard. But I've always said that everyone is entitled to their opinion. Everyone's entitled to their thoughts, their opinions, their feelings. You know, everyone's entitled to that. Just going to the point of telling someone to off themselves, that's overstepping the line, I think. And these days, let's face it, nobody can respectfully disagree anymore, you know? There we go. Anyway, how long will you be streaming for? We go from 5 until 7 UK time. 5 PM to 7 PM. So we'll go for about 2 hours. Sometimes we... Okay. Sometimes... I don't know if you've heard that. Sometimes we go on a bit longer. Depending on... Oh, just depending on nothing. Just depending on. People are ridiculous. It's just a console. Exactly. Buy it or don't. Like, Switch 2 for kids are insane. Like, a broke little kid want to play Pokemon. As I said, you're entitled to that opinion. You're more than entitled to that opinion, but, like, you can't expect, like, you could say the same for the PlayStation. Who's going to pay £500 for a PlayStation? You could say the same about a PC. Who's going to spend £1,500 on a decent PC? Who's going to, you know what I mean? You can't expect them to just charge like £20 for a console that runs in 4K and 1080p 120 frames per second. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Nintendo is a business, and they haven't become successful because they're just giving away consoles. You know, if that was what their motto was, they would have been running to the ground before 2003. So, do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, the market is increasing, the cost of everything is going up, especially now with the US and their tariffs. You know what I mean? It's just like, and because components, they come from all around the world, not just China, not just, you know, anywhere. Like, they come from all different places. I mean, some of the components, for example, NVIDIA, the graphics card that's in their thing. Now, per unit, America is charging them. Per unit, America is charging them. So just that alone is having to, it obviously ups the cost per unit, you know. So then eventually it's ended up at the price that it is. But now America is basically saying they're going to double charge them because now they've got to import that console from the components they've sent out to go back in. So it's just, it's there's all I'm not going to sit here and defend Nintendo. I can understand, like, you know, £400 is a bloody lot of money. Of course it is. It's a lot of money to anyone, and that's the reason why I can't afford it in one go. I'm getting it on paying it over 12 months. So yeah, the only way you can combat the scalpers from in-go is don't buy from them. It's as simple as that. Because the reason why scalpers continue is because people buy from them. So then they keep doing it and keep doing it because they know that people are going to buy it. If you don't buy from scalpers, then they soon stop, don't they? Hello, Pepe. How you doing? Thank you for the heart me as well, mate. I'm all right, thank you. I'm doing all right. I'm vibing. I'm chilling. Today's a chill day, and we're getting a lot of questions about my feelings on the Switch 2, and I'm probably one of the very few people that think that they've been more than fair. I mean, let's face it, other companies like, you know, like Sony with their games. Now, all right, let's put it into this retrospective. Look at FIFA now, well, EAFC, whatever you want to call it. That comes out. That comes out. What? Every year. EAFC comes out every year. The game comes out is like between £80 and £90, which is about $100, right? $100. And people buy it every year, even though it's the same game. You look at iPhones, right? iPhones, for instance, right? You look at iPhones as an example. They bring out a new one practically every year, right? They bring out practically a new one every single year, and it's always more than the previous one. And what makes no sense to me is, like, you know, how do I put it? So say I've got the iPhone 14 Pro. When the iPhone 15 come out, the only difference between the 14 and the 15 is pretty much it just had an extra button on the side, and that was and that just added £300 to the price. You know, you're looking at least £1,300 for a phone nowadays from iPhone. I got mine refurbished. I've got my 14 Pro. I've had it for about a year. I've got no intentions of upgrading. This phone has done me a lot of service. I paid like quarter the price because I got it refurbished. You know, you don't have to buy everything new every year, but Nintendo, they're making a new console between every 7 and 10 years. You know, when I say a new console, I mean a new generation of console, because, you know, obviously you do have things like say the Switch, and then you have the Switch OLED and the Switch Lite. But I mean, like, a new generation is every 7 to 10 years. So, you know, if you extend it like that, £400 over 10 years, do you know what I mean? That's what, £40 a year if you buy the next one in 10 years. Do you know what I mean? So it's not really that bad. It's not really that bad. I'm getting it when it comes out. Although I say I've already pre-ordered it. I've already pre-ordered it. I don't mess around. Hello, Rocco. Hello, mate. Oh, hola. How you doing? Welcome in. Right, there's the player. But yeah, I mean, you can't expect a business to just give things away. What's the point of that? How's that a business? You know? That's not a business at the end of the day, and I think £400 is fair. But I've had some really, really nasty comments sent my way. People, like I said, people telling me to unalive myself. People have told me that like my opinions are wrong. They're telling me I'm part of the problem. And I'm just like, look, I just fucking love Nintendo. I've loved them all my life, and I'm not going to stop now because they've decided to add an extra £40 to a console. When the Switch come out, it's £320. Like, it's only a bit more than that, you know. It's like the difference in the market between 10 years ago and now, or sorry, 7 years ago when the Switch come out. There's a big gap in the market, right? That it's gone from that to up there, and they've only increased it like that. You know what I mean? You can't just sit here and tell people to off themselves because they're supporting a console that they've loved all their lives. Anyway, Switch 2 is cheaper than other next gens. Big up. Exactly. The PS6, I will put money on it. The PS6 will be at least a very bare minimum £500. Bare minimum, it'd be £500. How much you want to bet? Hello, Ozzy. Can I join you after this raid? Of course you can. First come, first serve. As always, codes all 8s. $700 US. Hope you can catch it. Sending my shiny luck. Thank you, Spectre. I appreciate it. Blue, thank you for the follow as well, mate. This is what I'm saying. Like, I think going for like I said earlier, when I was watching the trailer, the direct, the first thing in my head was I thought we was going to get 1080p 60 frames a second. That's what I thought as a baseline. I thought that's what we was going to get. But no, they threw 4K at us in 60 frames a second and 1080p 120 frames per second. Now, yes, PS5 does cater for that. They have that as well, 120 frames per second, so on and so forth. But PlayStation, you got to admit, PlayStation is considerably more expensive, and yes, it is a considerably more powerful console, but the Switch 2 ain't that far off. Like, you look at what's in the PS5, you look what's in the Switch 2, not a lot of difference. Not a lot of difference at all. And the Switch 2 is also, you've got to consider, is a kind of it's a bit of both, isn't it? It's very powerful when you're out and about because you've got the 1080p. You still got the 1080p. Was it 1080p 60 in handheld mode? 1080p 60 in handheld mode. We lost. Love it. We lost. All right, 23. This is number 23. 21 for the Kyogre in the second phase. Dunsparce, not shiny, vanillish, whatever. Not shiny. See you later. It's a handheld too. This is what I'm saying, and what I like is it then considerably boosts it when it's in docks mode. Whereas the Switch 1, right? Look at the Switch 1. You've got 1080p 30 in docks and then 720p 30 in handheld. You're going from that to 1080p 60 in handheld or 720p 120 frames a second. You know what I mean? That's a big difference. And then docked mode, right? 4K or 1080p in 60 or 120 FPS. That is not something I expected. I didn't expect them to go that far. So £400? Can you complain? Really? Like, and what's funny is, I've got to say this, the Nintendo community were estimating it would be £400, and they never had a problem with that. But then as soon as it became real, they went, "Oh, you fucking money grabbers, you!" Like, and it's like, what? You were talking about it being 400. Why are you complaining? Like, Metroid made me so happy. You know what? I've never played. Well, I say never. I haven't played a Metroid game for a while. Metroid Dread looks really good. And this is Metroid. What's this one called? Metroid Beyond or something, isn't it? Something like that. What shinies have you caught? None so far in this stream. In this run, we caught a shiny Miraculous. So in the last 23 Dynamax adventures, we are going to set up another code now. The code will be all 8s across the board, as it always is. Yeah. So get yourselves in. Are you doing Pokemon Sword? I am, yes. It's handheld too. Tops the rest, if I'm honest. Yeah, exactly. 1080p 60 in handheld. I'd love to see. Now, yeah, all right. the bloody PlayStation Portal allows for that. The PlayStation Portal does have that. Yeah, of course it does. It's also £700, and you require internet to use it, right? Whereas the Switch, you don't. You require internet to use it. You also require your PlayStation to be on at home to be able to use it at all. Okay, yes, now you've got the game streaming, but again, it's £700, and you require internet to so much as even turn the thing on. Like, that's £700. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people understand what. I just, you know, but like I said, you're welcome. You're entitled to your opinion. Of course you are. You're more than entitled to it. But don't tell people to off themselves, because that's just going too far. Let's catch up on chat. How did the Pokemon Center website go? What for, Apple? Oh, are you talking about the Destined Rivals? All right, let's start, because I don't think anyone else is in. Are you talking about the Destined Rivals? Which game is this? Pokemon Sword and Shield. This was the hunt that made me start watching you ages ago. Oh, there you go, Pepe. But it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago. Well, it was. We just haven't done it in a little while. Let's go with Stunfisk for the metal sound for now. Played the Metroid Prime series on the Wii, and it hooked me. You know, I've not played one in a while. Maybe it's something I should do. Can you wait a minute, please? I've got to grab my game. Oh, sorry, Spectre. I've only just seen it. I apologise. Don't worry. You can come into the next one. I promise. I didn't know you were. Sorry. I'm reading 3 chats right now, and chat went a bit crazy, and so it sort of went above my view. It's all right. You can join the next one. Can I use Mewtwo? No, so this Dynamax Adventures is different. You have to use like you have to go down a specific path. So for example, I can go down this path, so then we'll get a steel type, then we'll get an electric, fire, or rock, and then you choose if you want it or not want it. And if you don't, only one of the 4 people can take it, if that makes sense. So you can't go in with your own Pokemon. Yeah, any other company is charging $700 for their handheld equivalent. Exactly. It's not right. But don't get me wrong, I can 1000% agree. £400 is a lot of money, especially in this day and age. Like, it's a lot of money. You know, and I'm not, you know, but there are ways around it. You know, like I said, I've pre-ordered mine on a website called Very. You can do 12-month buy now pay later. What's that? So £40 a month, just shy of £40 a month. I'm paying it off over 12 months, like, and there's no interest on that either. So it's not that bad, really, is it? Like, if you can afford that, it's great. But you know, it's not like it's going anywhere. This generation's going to be out for at least another 7 years, so pay for it. You know, and it's sad that kids and that, and it's like, I understand, but what kid in this world has been able to afford their own PS5 or their own PC or their own PlayStation Portal, their own Xbox? Like, no kid in this world, really, unless they've got rich parents, are able to afford it anyway. So, you know. Is that a new room? What, behind me? No, it's the same room. Exactly the same room. I am going to be reorganising my desk soon, though. So, I've got like a display area that'll be on that side of my wall, and I want to have that behind me. So we're going to try and rejiggle my room, because I've got a sofa there, I've got a bed here, you know, so I've got to try and move everything around. Apparently Xbox are working on a handheld, yeah, and I guarantee you that'll be at least, what, well, I would say bare minimum 450, 500. This is Microsoft we're talking about. They love money. Or they'll cheap out on it, make it basic 1080p 60, and that's it, you know. Or they'll go down the route of PlayStation and have like their own version of the Portal thing, and you have like game streaming with the Game Pass thing. Do I need any expansions to play? Yes, you need the Sword or Shield DLC. This is the Crown Tundra, but it's all within the DLC. But you do require it for this. Hello, Gengar fan. How you doing? The price of the console is fine. If anything, the price of the game should be the problem. So even I can agree that the games are quite pricey. I can fully stand by that, because in the UK, right, you're looking at. Can I just use a code? No. So you do need to get into the Dynamax lair to be able to do this. You do need to be in the Dynamax lair, which is in the DLC. You can't just do it from any raid or put in any random code. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, the games, I can agree, are expensive. In the UK, for example, Donkey Kong Bonanza, as an example, is £75 as a physical copy. Yes, I can agree that is quite expensive, but it's also the market, the current market. That's the current market. I think... Let me stick, because you're paralysed. Yeah, it is the current market. Look at when Mortal Kombat 1 came out, right, on the PS5, and that was an £80 game base, and then there was a DLC version which was £100, I think it's like £105 for like the DLC. Like I said, the FIFAs, every time a FIFA comes out, you're looking at about £80 for the game. So it's just the current market, you know. It's the current market. Just unfortunately what the world is right now. The current games market. It's not just Nintendo. They can't just, you know, give away games at the previous market, because then at the end of the day they've got to pay their people, and higher frame rate means more time. Higher graphics means more time. You know, the cost of the engines that they use to create the games have gone up because of the current market. So at the end of the day, they've got to pay their people and make profit as a business. I can understand it, but yes, I can agree with you that the fact that each game is like what, a quarter of the cost of the console, I can get that. I can stand by that being expensive, but unfortunately they're not going to lower it. Everyone was in the treehouse streams, and literally everyone was just saying like, drop the price, and I'm like, do you not understand how? But look, this is coming from someone who's studied games development, games design, and games business, right? And I can understand from a consumer standpoint it's inexpensive in this day and age. It's very expensive, but I can also understand from a games company's perspective that when their costs go up and their time goes up, so does the price, and it will always be like that. Do you need the DLC for this? You do, yeah. You do need the DLC. You do need the DLC to join this. Yeah, I'm sorry, Spectre. Unfortunately, that is the situation. That is the situation. I'm loading into Sword. No worries, Pepe, mate. You're welcome to join it. You know, everyone's welcome to join. If you've got the DLC and you've got Sword or Shield, you've got the DLC for that and an internet connection and Switch Online membership, you're in. DLC is worth. Oh yeah, no, the DLC is 100% worth it. I think the Sword and Shield DLC, I mean, I think the DLC's alright. I've never had a problem with it, but then I always set my bar low when I buy Pokemon games. Like Legends looks like the game of my dreams at the moment. Like, everyone's complaining about it. I'm just here like, yo, it's Pokemon, I don't care. It's Pokemon. You're off now, Spectre. No worries, mate. I'm sorry again I couldn't get you in, but unfortunately you know, you do need DLC, you do need all of those things to play these things. I thought you just needed a code to join. No, so when you have the DLC, then you go into the max lair in the Crown Tundra side of things. You go into the max lair, and then that's where you put the code in. That's the only place you can do it. When you say it how it is, it's a lot. Wait, I'm gonna say that again. When you say it how it is, it's a lot to be on. online and the net. I'm very confused, Rocco. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart reading that. Can you try and reword, please? You're the best person ever. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Or is it Stephen or Stefan? I really appreciate that. Thank you. Just that little positive encouragement. That's what streamers need, because at the end of the day, I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to. Well, I'm not here for any of that. I'm just here to play Pokemon and, you know, talk a load of rubbish. That's pretty much all I'm here for. Meet new people, have a chat, have a laugh, have a bit of banter. Pidgey VR, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the Splash Zone. I would ask you what your favourite shiny is. I'm assuming it is Pidgey, but if not, let me know. Hello, Jesse. How are you? I'm all right, thank you, mate. Sorry, a bit late to the party. It's all right. Listen, how many times have I told you, Jesse? There's no such thing as being late. There is no such thing as being late. Actually, I made a mistake saying that I wanted to take this Raichu, because now yous lot can't use electric. That's my fault. I apologise. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, the Switch and the game and the DLC and internet made me laugh. Well, that's pretty much what it is. There's no, I can't sit here and lie and just say, yeah, if you get a notepad and type the code in, you write the code in there, then it will automatically let you join. I can't do that. No, but it's true though. You do require a lot to play games nowadays. You do. You do. You need this subscription, and then to have that subscription, you need to do that, and then go in here, and then you need to buy this and buy that. And it's like, you're just throwing money at them at this point. Might as well just turn up at their offices and just, you know what you do at the stripper club, and just at them. You know what I mean? That'll make them happy. Yeah, switching the game. It's like Quilava. Ooh. I like Lava. I quite like the Typhlosion line. I think in terms of Typhlosion, I think that the Hisuian one's better, but this looks cool. Oh, Focus Blast, that'll hurt him. Yeah, you'll never. Should I Dynamax? That's completely down to you, Ozzy. Nowadays, I only buy games on sale, and that's the thing, though, Gengar fan. When these games come out, I guarantee you, after a couple of months, they'll be on sale, and they'll be at the retail price of what Switch games were. So, are you really losing? You know what I mean? And this is the thing. I know they've got these two separate prices now for physical and digital, and I can understand why as well. I can understand why. One, because everyone buys digital, so this is sort of trying to incentivize. You know what I mean? Basically, give people an incentive to move to digital, because that's what the gaming market is nowadays. You know what I mean? Have you moved your room around? You know what? People have asked me this, and I'm like, no, I haven't moved nothing. I ain't moved nothing yet. I will be, but I haven't yet. It's the same room. I've got my wardrobe behind me with the middle bit, which is my West Highland Terrier shrine. Unless it's probably because you've not seen that before on my chair. It's my Pikachu. It's like a blanket thing. I just put it over the thing, but no, I'm not moving my room. Oh my God, speak English. I've not moved my room around. I can't speak. What am I doing? Yeah, no worries, Rocco. I appreciate you coming in, mate, and having a chat and that. I do appreciate it, and I'll hopefully see you again on the next one. I'll be live again on Friday now, so it's Friday and Sunday each week. I'm also playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Oh, nice. Well, you're welcome to join in if you want, Min. If you've got the DLC and Switch Online and the internet connection and the love for Pokemon, I don't know. Yeah, you're welcome to join in. As I said, it is first come, first serve. So I will say that I'm starting searching in 3, 2, 1, and then when I say 1, I'll start searching, and then you got to go for it. And thank you for the follow as well, Rocco. I appreciate it. And Min as well. Thank you for the follow. You were going in a great ball because you got blue. I'm good now. I haven't been up to much. Been playing Overwatch. Oh, you went on a hike? You touched grass. I'm joking. I'm gonna swap to TikTok stream. No worries, Ozzy. No worries. Oh, is that? That's not you, is it? No, it's a different profile picture. But yeah, that's all right, Ozzy. No worries. I am not switching now. I feel bad, Ozzy, because you can't use your electric move now because I've got the lightning rod. I didn't think about that. I apologise. I'm very sorry. I'm not sorry. I see the Aussie. Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Anyway, yeah, Jesse, you touched grass. How you doing, Footballer's Life, anyway? I didn't even say hello. How rude of me. Yeah, so anyone who's in this Dynamax adventure, don't use electric moves because... Well, actually, you can, because it will boost me as well, I suppose. I think Lightning Rod increases my special attack when an electric move is used. So, like, if Kyogre tried to use, like, Thunder... It would stop him from hitting anyone with that. There we go. Yeah, so you could if you wanted to, instead of using, because I think you've got Nuzzle, wouldn't you? So if you use that, that would boost me. Plus it's raining as well. With rising voltage, would decimate him. The question is, should I rising voltage or should I light screen because it's a special attack? But no, I'll just rising voltage. No need for it. For the first time in forever, I went outside, touched some grass, and went out for lunch and returned. You temporarily touched grass. I touched grass when I wasn't supposed to. When I was... I don't know where I was going with that. No, yeah. No, I go out, because I go out a few times a week, then I have Pokemon Go, so... I go out a few times a week for Pokemon Go. Every time my Wi-Fi goes out, I go outside and remember that I have neighbours, and I go right back. We're all joking about touching grass, and I love it. To join, do you invite players and then the code? No, so I'm assuming you've got the DLC, Pepe. So what you do is you go in and speak to the woman you connect to the internet on the game itself. You press the Y-com, you connect to the internet. Then you speak to the woman in the sort of cave's mouth. There's a woman standing there. You speak to her, and then you go on her and you save, and then go down to anything is fine. When it comes up on the screen that shows like invite others and whatever, you press the plus button and then put my code in, and then when I'm searching, you just click invite others, and you should join me. Of course you can, Saturn. I've got a few people that are wanting to join as well, so it's going to be like a first come first serve thing. So I will say I'm searching now, and then it's a free-for-all. I hope that helps. I'm not the greatest person when it comes to you know, I'm just focusing on Lightning Rod. You know what, it's actually helping, so it's fine. It's actually, I just love the fact that let's see what this does to me. I'm hoping I can Dynamax soon. Yeah, so there's the Lightning Rod. That boosts my... So I think... Does that boost my attack or my special attack? Special attack. Dynamax Lightning Rod. He's helping me. He's helping me. Thank you, Kyogre, for helping me. And I think I get to Dynamax next turn. Yes, here we go. Now this is where it's going to hurt him. This is where it hurts him. And thank you, X, for sharing the live. I'm afraid I may not make it through because I'm fighting Zygarde right now. Well, I mean, we're going till about 7 o'clock. We're going for about another, what, hour or so. So, you know, it would just be, like I said, it'd just be a first come, first serve. I'll set the code up, and then whoever joins. But we do this, we do Dynamax Adventures. At the moment, we do Dynamax Adventures every Sunday. So, Yeah, we're always doing Dynamax adventures on a Sunday because it's sort of like a chill day where everyone can just sort of sit back, relax, and just look at some shinies 1 in 100. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be. Bit of a chill. I'm sure you'll get into at least a few today. Right, come on. Let's see what this does to him now. I think now I'm +5 special. Ooh, look at that damage. We love a bit of damage. We love a bit of damage. And anyone new right now on the TikToks, make sure to check out my YouTube channel at Noside Nate. Same tag as TikTok. You can also find it in the bio as well. It's like the little YouTube icon below my profile picture. Just click that. And yeah, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. We're trying to reach the YouTube partner threshold, which is the minimum of 3,000 watch hours. So all and every bit of support you can give me on YouTube would mean the absolute world to me. We've also just lost this Dynamax adventure, so thank you, Kyogre. I love you. You're amazing. I should have used light screen. I should have done it. Are you shiny hunting Kyogre? I am, yes. I am shiny hunting Kyogre. Very badly because we've just lost 2, but still. Let's see if we get anything else though. I think this is number, what is this? 24. 22 in this phase, 24 altogether. Let's see what we got then. Togedemaru, not a shiny. Raichu, not a shiny. Lycanroc, midday. Oh, it's not blue. Damn you. Oh well, we're going to the next one. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yep, exactly. Right, everyone, get yourselves ready. The code will be all 8s. First come, first serve. If you don't get into mine, don't worry. Try to do it with everyone else that's trying to join. Maybe you can all. It will set up a second lobby. Try and do it with your mates. With your mates. Try and do it with everyone else that's trying to join me. But the code is all 8s. 8s across the board. It's my lucky number. So I will show you really quickly, Comet. So you have the DLC of Pokemon Sword and Shield. You come to the max lair, which is... The max lair is... here. That slippery slope in the Crown Tundra. You come into the max lair, you speak to this woman. What you've got to do is, yes, please. Anything is fine, unless you have Kyogre saved. Anything is fine. And then you save. And then when you get onto... So I'll show you, I'm just going to click Kyogre quickly. Again, make sure you're connected to the internet, by the way. Press the Y-com and connect to the internet. Then on this screen, press the plus on your controller. All 8s. Plus again. And then invite others. Right, so I'm searching in 3, 2, 1. Now, get yourselves in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see who gets into this one. I jumped out of my chair when I got my Kyogre. Such a tough raid. I know. Tell me about it, James. We're really struggling with Kyogre. I'm not going to lie. Really struggling it. And Jose, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? And nobody's joined yet. Nobody's joined yet. Is everyone just gone to sleep? I am searching, chat. All 8s. All 8s. Is no one joining? Everyone asked to join and then nobody joins it. And about 12 people asked me, can I join? You need wide guard. Oh, don't get me started with wide guard. I think we might have to go down that route of wide guard. There we go. Aussie's in. I'll join in a minute. No worries, Saturn. No worries. No worries. We've got Pep in here as well. Got one more spot left. One more spot left. But if you don't get into this one, don't worry. This isn't me being horrible and just kicking people out. You can only invite 3 people. So we've got one. We've got one spot left anyway. Yeah, we might have to look out for a wide guarder, you know. Oh, thank you for the follow, Aussie. I thought you was already followed. Or you're a different Aussie. I don't know. I think you could have failed at Shiny Kyogre. Probably. One of the ones where I didn't beat it, I probably lost. My favourite shiny, I'd have to say Zygarde 10%, white and green. Yeah, white and green. You know what? I'm sorry, but Kyogre. Zygarde shiny is really nice, isn't it? It'd be nice in Legend ZA if you can catch, like, because like in the anime, they've got the shiny Zygarde. It'd be so cool if the Zygarde is shiny, or is able to be shiny hunted in Legend ZA. I'll be all over it. I got caught in Aussie's one before. Oh. What's the code? It's all 8s, Saturn. 8 8s. Hi, competitives. How you doing? How you doing? There we go. Saturn got in. I'm happy. That's good. That's good. You got in. Oh, you're doing Suicune at the moment, Madam Magikarp. Well, if you want to take a little break from Suicune, you're welcome to join these. There's not really much here, baby. Go a bomb of snow for the grassy glide for now. But electric is your best bet because obviously, you know, it rains. We've got Pelipper with a wide guard. I see you there, Aussie. I see you there. I see you there with a wide guard. Don't switch. The only thing that's going to bugger you is the fact that he has thunder. That's the only thing. But okay, we've got the okay, we've got 2 electrics there. That's nice. How do I join these? So as I mentioned earlier, so what you do is you have the DLC for Sword or Shield. You go to the max lair. You speak to the person in the max lair. Again, you have to make sure you're connected to the internet on the game by pressing the Y button and plus button to connect to the internet. Once you've done that, you speak to the woman in the max lair. You click anything is fine. You save your game, and then when you get onto the screen that says plus, put in all 8s when I'm searching, not now, when I'm searching, and then click invite others, and you should join my lobby. No, don't take the Pelipper. You'll buff him. Well, no, it rains anyway, doesn't it? Oh no, wait, I know what you mean. You mean the Galvantula? Right, hold on then. What about if I Dynamax and you? Oh no, because that'll make it hail. I'll make it hail. Like Aurora Veil, will that be right? Reduces damage from. Yeah, let's do Aurora Veil. That affects everyone. That'll also help. Actually, that'll also help against Kyogre. That'll also help against Kyogre. It's currently not, no, but I should have Dynamax, shouldn't I, to make it? That's my fault, I know. I feel stupid now. You can tell I've got all red. I've got all red. I forgot. I've forgotten he's snowing. An absolute donut I am. Let's avalanche. Let's have a lunch. Should have gone grass, to be honest. That's going to hurt you. Damn it. There goes one life. It's all good. Persevere. Yeah, Grassy Glide is not very effective to Galvantula. But if you Dynamax, you cannot use normal moves. Yeah, that's a good point. No, I meant because I was thinking using an ice move, but that would make it hail, not snow. That was my thinking. But never mind. You make my week with these. You make my week with these. I hope you keep your word on hunting Rayquaza next. Oh, I will be. Don't worry, Brayden. Rayquaza is the next one on this. Don't worry. I've made that a promise. I know he's not on my list at the moment. I need to find someone that's got him saved. You can Dynamax if you want, Pepe. You can Dynamax if you want. But yeah, I make it my word. It will be Rayquaza next. I really would like to get that shiny. And ice will be 4 times effective to him as well. So yeah, that's something, isn't it? I think what we'll do, chat, we'll take a little break after this Dynamax adventure. This is the 23rd one altogether. The 23rd on this phase, but 25 total. Because we phased on the second Dynamax adventure on a Miraculous. A phase is obviously not your target. Should I take Galvantula when we beat it? Actually, that's not a... I don't know. I'm trying to think because I'm only thinking because of the wide guard, because of Kyogre's, what's it called? Origin Pulse or Orion Pulse, whatever it's called. You know? Frederico, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know what is your favourite shiny. You're going in an Ultra Ball. Sorry, a Hyper Ball. I'm just thinking of wide guard, that's the only thing, but we've got another electric type, so that's going to decimate you, so I'm not sure what to do here. Oh no, wait, you ain't got him, have you? No, you're not the one with the Pelipper. Should I take this? I should have pressed the button. Oops. Ultra Necrozma, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? Wait, so if you're doing co-op Dynamax raid, the only is only one person able to catch it. No, so all four of us can catch it, but only one of us can take it to the next raid, if that makes sense. Oh, Porygon. Porygon. 100% Porygon. Yeah, so all four of us can catch it, and all four of us have a 1 in 100 chance of it being shiny. But you won't know till you finish the Dynamax adventure. I actually don't like Kyogre's shiny, to be honest. Oh, I love it. Kyogre's my favourite legendary, so... How was your day? You know what? Not bad, thank you, Ultra Necrozma. Also, you're giving me, like... You're making me absolutely terrified just with your name alone, because the battle against you was freaky. It threw me off, it really threw me off course. Like, I was decimated in the first time I tried battling Ultra Necrozma. And I think Ultra Necrozma is probably my top 3 hardest battles in Pokemon history. I love Kyogre. I think it's quite an underrated legendary, because when people think Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, they always go Rayquaza. They always go, oh, Rayquaza looks so much better. Oh, Groudon looks so much better, and they just leave out Kyogre. Like, come on, he's a water type ogre fish. Like, you can't not love him. Yeah, Primal Kyogre. Yes. I will always love black shinies. I mean, to be honest, both the origins do look, both of the primals look good in shiny forms. So. But Kyogre's just, yeah, black and blue, like, come on, beautiful. Black and blue, a bit of red in there as well. Is Cynthia your top 3, in your top 3 hardest? Yes. But the top one, the one right at the top, is the bastard with a team of 8. Volo. That's the one, that's the hardest battle I've ever done in Pokemon. Cynthia's second, I would say Ultra Necrozma third. But when I say Cynthia, I mean original Cynthia, because they did kind of dumb her down a little bit in BDSP. I find it kind of sad that we never get shiny Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Doesn't, because if I remember rightly, doesn't the shiny go white? It's sort of like a yellowy sort of beigey colour usually, and then it goes white when it's shiny. Although, imagine if it went black. So sick. That would look so menacing. But, yeah, I don't know why we never got it. We should have. We should have. But I have this feeling that Ultra Necrozma isn't done yet. I have a feeling we might see him again. It would be nice. I mean, I bloody loved the Ultra Sun and Moon story. It was incredible. I love the Ultra Sun and Moon game. I know it's a long way off, but damn, I would love with a passion to see it on the Switch, or on the Switch 2, I should say. Or by then we might have a Switch 7. I don't know. By the time we get there, we've got Gen 10 to get through next, and then we technically got a Gen 6 remake of some sort. So I reckon the next remake will either be a Gen 5 or a Gen 7. It would be nice. Oh, can you imagine Pokemon Legends? Oh my god, Pokemon Legends Necrozma. You know how sick that would be. Pokemon. Oh my god, Legends Necrozma would be so mental. Like, can you imagine? I don't know if anyone's played like in Legends Arceus. You know when you do that, you know when you do that sort of battle thing to catch the. Hate that bloke. Hate him. What was I saying? I'm gonna stick. By the way, Ozzy, I'm sticking with Bomber Snow. I think you should stick as well, Ozzy, if I'm brutally honest. Keep the wide and use you as a wide guarder. What was I saying? Will you continue shiny hunting on the Switch too? 1000%, Braden. 1000%. But what I like about it is if I was shiny hunting on Scarlet and Violet, let's just say other people have got a Switch 1 and I've got a Switch 2, and I'm playing the upgraded version on the Switch 2, I can still play with people on the Switch 1. I like that. What was I saying? Yeah, can you imagine doing that sort of battle thing that you have to do? You know, you have to run around and dodge the attacks and all. Can you imagine doing that with Ultra Necrozma? What is kind of sad is Necrozma is not evil. No, it's not. It's not. I think it's absolutely incredible. I think it's an insane design. The fact the fucker's so big that he literally don't even fit on the screen when you're battling him. Oh, those are the days. Those are the days. I miss Sun and Moon days. That was where I kind of started getting into shiny hunting, where I started taking it seriously. I think my first hunt was very basic, but it was the Alolan Rattata, doing the SOS method. Do you recommend Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Yes and no. It depends. If you're planning right, the story is incredible. I love the Scarlet and Violet story. I just think it's very under. What's the word? Under. Let's just say it's quite laggy. It's a little bit laggy. It runs at like a consistent 15 frames per second. But it's a fantastic story. I think the game's really good. I love pretty much all of the new Pokemon they introduced in Scarlet and Violet. If you're planning on getting a Switch 2, then I would 1000% recommend it, because they are giving like a free upgrade, which I believe is going to increase to a consistent 60 frames per second in 1080p. I think. I would assume that's what it is. But yeah, it will run a lot better. But if not, I still would recommend it. But if you've not played it yet, I would say Legends Arceus is better. I mean, that his light was stolen and he wanted it back. Of course. I think he's underrated. No, I was going to say it's under. Oh god, that's going to bug me now. It wasn't. Like in a way, wasn't stabilized for the Switch correctly, if that makes sense. I can't really think how to explain it. Like they didn't tailor it for the Switch correctly, which is why it runs as bad as it does. But by the time it was released, there was literally nothing else they could do with it. Let's put you in a luxury ball. There wasn't really anything else they could do with it after the game was released. There's no changes really. They can't even stabilize it in a patch. Like they would physically have to recall every single game to be able to do that. We don't know everything about Ultra Necrozma. We don't, if I'm honest. And I also don't think we know everything about Ultra Space. I feel like there's a lot more Ultra Beasts out there. And I reckon we'll find out more about it Ooh. Ooh, yeah, let Saturn take it. Imagine using Dynamax Eternatus. Yeah, that'd be disgusting, wouldn't it? But yeah, we don't know enough about it, and I have a feeling there is more Ultra Beasts out there. I don't think Ultra Space has been discovered as much. I think, for me, I think Sun and Moon would be more better being a Legends game of some sort, and set either in the past or in the future. Preferably in the past. I think it would look better in the past. I think there's a lot more they could do with the past. And then you can sort of travel from, you know, land to land. Or if it's set in the future, where they have more freedom in terms of discovering more of Ultra Space and stuff like that, you know. So it swings and roundabouts. I reckon we'll get a Legends game for Sun and Moon in the future. Do I use Thunderbolt? 1000% yes, because one, you can paralyze it, two, it's raining, so it's even more powerful. And yeah, I would say use that. Wait, so when doing these Dynamax paths, do you select when do you like select when Pokemon at the end or something? Yeah, so when you catch them all, you go through, you catch all the Pokemon, and then when you finish the Dynamax adventure, which you'll see in a little minute, there will be the 4 Pokemon there, and then that's where you'll see if they're shiny, and then you can either take one or not take one. If you take the legendary though, you can't catch it ever again. So I recommend, if you're shiny hunting the legends in this, don't catch them. Like catch them to see if they're shiny. If they're not, then just back out. I'll show you in a moment though. When we finish this Dynamax adventure, I'll show you. And the Tapu gang, yeah, we'll learn more about the Tapus as well. Able to see more about them. Sun and Moon Legends would be lit. Yeah, I have a with the Tapus. I have a feeling there's like a thing. There's going to be this really tough thing where it's like they can all like fuse together and become one guardian, like a sort of guardian golem of some sort. Pokemon Legendaries Eclipse. Oh, Pokemon Legends Eclipse. That'd be so sick. Yeah, I would love a Sun and Moon Legends game. But yeah, we're going to take a little break after this Dynamax adventure chat. We'll take a little break after. What I tend to do mid-stream is go on a little break, leave the music running, do a bit of a wander. For what 10-15 minutes. It gets me moving, because sitting here for 2 hours, it's not a good idea, is it? Do you already have shiny Necrozma? I'm gonna say no. I don't. Let me have a look. Actually, with that, I don't think I do. I don't ever recall shiny hunting it. Shiny. Let's have a look. No, I haven't got Necrozma. I am going to be going for it soon though. I want to go for it soon. I actually think we could beat this one. If we had a mini Hisui form side quest for a Alolan Legends game, it'd be funny. How you doing, Corey? Damn, I forgot what Pokemon game had Gigantamax. Yes, Sword and Shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think Dynamax is very underrated. It's extremely underrated. I don't know why people hate it so much. Like, everyone goes, I'd take Z moves over this, and I'm like, fuck off. Dynamax is sick. Of course, you're being caught in a dive. Yes, I do have dive balls. Can I join? Of course you can, Willis. We are taking a little break after this Dynamax adventure for about 10 minutes or so. But then, yeah, it is, of course, first come, first serve. The code will be all 8. Anyone can join. There's no requirements or anything. As long as you've got, like I said, Switch Online, you've got the DLC for Sword and Shield, and you've got an internet connection, you're golden. I'm not going to lie, Necrozma Shiny isn't the best of the legendaries in Sun and Moon. Best Lunala. Yeah, Lunala does the red so well, doesn't it? Right, here we go then. Number 25 total, 23 on this phase. Galvantula, not a shiny. Porygon, not a shiny. Jolteon, not a shiny. And Kyogre, number 23 of this phase, is not a shiny, unfortunately. We got nothing. So yeah, see where I just backed out there, but you can choose to take a Pokemon with you. If you don't take one, that's fine. If you do take the legendary, you can't catch it ever again. So I'd recommend not taking it unless you want it shiny. Unless you don't care if it's shiny, sorry. Yes, we can save the Kyogre. So yeah, we're going to take a little break now, chat. We're going to take a little break like we normally do mid-stream. Favourite was Mega Evolutions from X and Y. Oh yeah. Are you excited for Legend ZA then? Or ZA, whatever you want to call it. Are you excited for that? I've heard this rumour. I've heard this rumour that Scolipede is getting a Mega Evolution. You know how perfect they can make that? You know how perfect they can make that? I love Scolipede. It's my favourite. It's my favourite bug type. I absolutely love the thing. I want to try and get the sitting cuties of it because it's just so sick. Such a sick Pokemon. I'll take my leave too. No worries, Saturn. I appreciate you being here, mate. And same to you, Ozzy. Thank you both of you for being here as always. And I'll hopefully see you again in the next one, which will be on Friday. And Kingdom, thank you for the follow as well, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Splash Zone. I just want to know the release date so bad. Now they've said that it's late 2025. It's probably going to be November. I don't think it'll be any earlier, and it definitely won't be any later than that. I think it'll be November, because that's usually when Pokemon games come out. They usually release them in November. It's usually, you know, the only times they sort of broke that sort of November thing was when BDSP and Legends Arceus come out. Can't wait for Mega for Alligator. Right. I'm so happy to hear that somebody appreciates for Alligator, because everyone's going, I'm going with Tepig, I'm going with Chikorita. Like, come on, Totodile gang. I can see him being Water Dark, Water Dragon, or Water Fighting. Any one of those three, I'm happy. Any one of those three. Because I love for Alligator. He's definitely in my top 3 water starters, so. Oh, I'm 100% total. The thing is, like, Water Steel as well. They could do so many combinations. If they go down the route of like Water Fairy or something like that, don't make him Fairy. Don't go down that route. I want him to be some hardcore crocodile that's going to rip you to shreds if you mess with him, you know? Like, I love the Totodile line, and I've always been water starters across the board. So when they chose to, I thought it was going to be Piplup though. And I think that's the only reason why they might not do Water Steel is because of Empoleon. But Water Ghost would be cool as well. Yeah, they could do a Water Ghost. I don't think they'll go down the Ghost route with him, though. Water and Steel would be fire. You know how wrong that just sounded, Kingdom? Water and Steel wouldn't be fire, though, would it? It'd be Water and Steel. Sorry, I had to say it. Right, anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna take a little break here. I'm gonna leave the music running, you lot, and I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So I'll see you all then. Enjoy the music. We'll keep the Pokemon music running as we always do. Yeah, and I'll see you all in a little minute, chat. Hello, you lot. I have returned. How are we? There we go. Let's get back on this screen and carry on with the old Dynamax adventures. It's all right. You know me. I like to go for a little bit of a walk. Gets the blood pumping, you know. So yeah, we're going to carry on with some Dynamax adventures. Anyone wants in, you know the code. All 8s across the board. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Whew. Right, all 8s. Because it's me lucky number. Right, code is now up, everyone. Get yourselves in. This will be number 24 of this phase, 26 altogether. Probably going to do maybe 2, possibly 3 more for the end of the stream. See if anyone gets in. If not, we'll go with randoms again. We can get at least one person in, great, not a problem. But anyone wants to join in on these Dynamax adventures, just let me know in the chat. But anyone can join in, all 8s. Code is 88888888. We got the legendary Pokemon battle theme going on right now as well, which is quite cool. I love Legends Arceus. It's got some of the best music. Scarlet and Violet as well. Obviously, you've got the old Toby Fox. I love Toby Fox. I love his music. If you don't know who Toby Fox is, made the Undertale game, and he made all of the music for Scarlet and Violet. So maybe we'll come across some of that in the playlist. I'll try and get in. I'll try and get in time. No worries. You've got about 1 minute 40 seconds, but I'm sure you'll get in. If the time runs low, I'll reset it back up. It's not a problem. Wait, so to join, I have to have Nintendo Switch Online. You do, yes, Kingdom. You do need to have Switch Online. And just make sure you're connected to the internet on the game itself as well. So what you do is you press the Ycom, then you press the plus button to connect to the internet first, and then it will let you in. That is one requirement I do not meet. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I love Switch Online. I mean, I'm lucky enough to be on a family plan, and then everyone sort of pitches in. So there's 6 of us on it. We all pay a tenner each a year. Does the job. But I know for like a sole person, it's like, you know, bring Charizard, to be honest. Oh no, you can't bring your own Pokemon. Unfortunately, you can't bring your own Pokemon. It's whatever you catch in the Dynamax adventures. That's so you can't just bring your own Pokemon. And then obviously you have the DLC as well. Well, we've got Pep in, so it looks like it's just going to be me and you then this time, which is not a problem. So how does the first one work? How does the first one work? Oh, so as you'll see in a moment when we start this, so let me start this now actually. So the first raid, So you get a choice of Pokemon. So here I've got 3 Pokemon. I've got Blossom, Unfezant, Vanillish. It's completely randomized each time. Obviously, we know the legendary is Kyogre, so I'm going to go with Blossom for the grass typing. And in the first battle, you do the first battle with the Pokemon you get from this. So like when you choose one Pokemon, it resets again. There's old Scolipede. There's old Scolipede. So yeah, the first battle, you get to choose a path. So out of this path, you've got... are there certain Pokemon locked for obvious reasons? I'm not sure what you mean, Kingdom. So like, as you can see on here, we've got... I haven't really got any electric types, but I might go with... I think we should go with Cramorant, actually. So you get to choose, like, I don't know, Pokemon like Kyogre you couldn't pick. Oh yeah, so when you get to the end of the Dynamax adventure, you can take the Kyogre if you want to, but then you can't catch it ever again. So if you do any more Kyogre Dynamax adventures, you can battle it and then it will just run away. You won't catch it again. That's why I always back out, so then I can check it shiny. It does like a new shiny roll each time you do a Dynamax adventure. And then... yeah, so if you've got the shiny charm, it's 1 in 100. If you haven't, it's 1 in 300. But yeah, you can if you wanted. If you just wanted to take one of the Pokemon, then yeah, you can take one. As long as you catch them in the Dynamax adventure. If that makes sense. Thank you, Jesse, mate. I appreciate it. I mean, when you pick your first Pokemon, yeah, so... No, so if you do anything is fine. Let's just say you're not with me, you're just doing randoms. If you click anything is fine, the legendary at the other end could be any of the legendaries available, which is, I think, is pretty much all of them, except for obviously the Sword and Shield legends. And then you and then you get your Pokemon, you pick your Pokemon, you go along whatever path you want, and then when you get to the end, you battle the legendary. When that finishes, you can choose one of the Pokemon to take, but you don't have to take any of them. Dakota, hello. I don't know who you are, but you are hunting for a great shiny. Well, you know me now. You know me now, Dakota. Yeah, yeah, I love Kyogre. It's my favourite legendary, so... yeah, it's about time we get the shiny. Oh my god, Neon, thank you for the 14 roses. And also, welcome in. How are you? Oh, thank you for the roses, mate. You didn't have to do that. Never have to donate. Never have to do any of that. You know this. Oh my god, thank you for the 5 roses as well on top of that. Trying to get you the goal. I don't even know what the goal is. I haven't set it. I haven't set the goal. I can't set any goals, so I think it just goes to the default of a certain amount, like 30 roses or something, I think. Because you can't set it on Stream Elements. If I was using the TikTok, what's it called, TikTok Studio or whatever. Oh, 37 roses. Why is that the default? It's such a random number. Yeah, I can't set them, so I think it's just like an automatic thing. I think it's just an automatic. I have a shiny one in my Violet save if you want it. I appreciate it, Dakota. So what we're trying to do is we want to get to... we want to get all of our shinies with the original trainer name, unless it is only obtainable through like a gift. You know, like through... so for, as an example of that, let's just say... you can't legally shiny hunt Zacian and Zamazenta, but there was a gift one a while ago, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're trying to complete our shiny living deck. So at the moment we are at 229 in our shiny living deck. Shiny living decks. Get your words out today. Where's my dive balls? Oh, there they are. Oh my god, what's all this? Neon, what are you doing? I don't even know what they are. That is a TikTok Easter egg. We've got 2 GGs and a... is that a candle? I think that's a candle. It's very tiny on my screen. I hate it. And thank you, Pepe, for the 3 roses as well. Nobody ever has to gift. Nobody ever has to do this. You honestly don't have to. You don't ever have to gift. I'm just here to chat a load of rubbish about differently coloured pixels. Like that's literally all I do. I'm no one special. I'm no one special. Just the normal is Obstagoon. We've got Beartic, I'm gonna say, and that is, I think, Crocodile. Let's go Beartic. Yeah, I quite like Beartic. Do you mind if I ask you some questions so I get to know? Of course, Dakota. Of course. I'll try my best to answer. Of course, you are more than welcome to ask me anything. Listen, some people have asked me what size pants are. Well, actually, don't ask me that. But somebody asked me that. My answer is just big ones. I'm actually doing quite good with losing weight. To be fair, I'm doing quite good with it. Got Pokemon Go to thank for that. I got a lot for Pokemon Go. I just don't stream it because Pokemon Go is kind of like my getaway from life. So if I stream it, then it just sort of takes that away, you know. What's your favourite Pokemon? Always the boy. Always the boy. Wait, so where do I find out when Pokemon Sword and Shield updates? Wait, so where do I find out when Pokemon Sword and Shield updates? What do you mean, Kingdom? Because I know on the Switch news thing it doesn't show. Oh wait, do you mean for the Switch 2? Do you mean like the upgrade for the Switch 2, or do you mean what do you mean? Oh my god, yes, finally someone who loves Piplup. Oh, I love Piplup. Jose, listen, it's my boy. He's my as much as I love the fact that Totodile is in Legends ZA, I was so hoping it'd be Piplup. Oh my god, a regional variant or a mega of Empoleon would have been insane. I love the whole Piplup line. I'm actually in the process of working on a Piplup up to Empoleon master set in the TCG, so at the moment I'm just focusing on the bulk side of things, and then I'm moving on to like the art rares and alternate arts and all that stuff. Favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus. It was until then, and it's a very underrated game, was the one I'm playing now, which is Sword and Shield. But then Legends Arceus come out and I think it's beat it. I love that new experience. It's just, and it was just a very well made game, I think. I'm getting a Switch for Pokemon. Oh, I'm getting a Switch for Pokemon itself. I just finished a Nuzlocke for my Pokemon Moon on my 2D. Oh, nice. How did you get on with that? Did you finish it, or? Empoleon's my favourite water starter. I've been water starter since the beginning. So my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Pearl. That was my first ever Pokemon game I ever played. And then after that, I don't know, it was just water starters just appealed to me every generation. And now it's just become a thing where are you going to pre-order ZA? I already have. I don't mess around. Although I am in a bit of a debate with myself. Do I get ZA or do I wait until the Switch 2 pre-orders come out? The Switch 2 ZA pre-order. You know, they'll have a Switch 2 edition of it. So if I get the Switch version, I'll have to pay an additional upgrade fee, or do I just, you know, cancel this pre-order and wait for the Switch 2 version to come out? I'm not sure. But yeah, either way, I'll have one or the other. You can pre-order ZA. Yeah. Well, in the UK you can anyway. So I think, because I got mine on the Pokemon Center. You can get it on Pokemon Center. I think it's still on there. Let's have a look. Well, yes, I know Destined Rivals ETB is not available. Why are you telling me this? I think it is. Hold on, video game. It should be. I did see it on here. Because there's a deal thing where you can get a pre-order of the game and a plushie. I'm going to pre-order it because I want the plushie. Yeah, I think is that a Pokemon Center exclusive thing? I think it is. Hold on, where is it? actually can't find it. What's going on? Well, it's in my thing anyway. It's in me order history. You're going in a Premier Ball. Do you have any rules like you can't ask to link and trade? I'm quite loose with that. So obviously if I'm in the middle of something, like at the moment I'm doing Dynamax Adventure Shiny hunting, I try not to do trading as much. If somebody asks to trade, so like if someone's come in and said, oh, would you be able to help me? I'm trying to evolve this Pokemon that needs to be traded to evolve. I usually wouldn't have a problem with that. But if it's like, oh, I have a shiny something, I have a shiny Kyogre already, do you want it? So you can thing, and I'll just say, unfortunately not, because my rule is obviously having the oh, like asking your viewers. Oh, do you mean like say if I need a Pokemon for just the regular living dex, I'll just say, is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? Sorry if I misunderstood that though. No, I'm not going to switch. Martin is swapping a non-pheasant or a Cubo. Cubo? No, Marowak. Tell you what, seeing Beartic reminds me of the first shiny I encountered. It was asking your viewers to link up. On very rare occasions I will. Very, very rare occasions I will. But yeah, I'm not like against it or anything. I will do it if I need it, if that makes sense. How many years do you think it's going to take to complete the shiny dex at the rate you're going? I'd say just shy of maybe about 993 years, something like that. Because my luck is horrendous. My shiny luck is disgusting. But I will get there. I will get there one day. Shiny hunting's not meant to be easy. Hello, Jacob. How you doing, mate? Shiny hunting's not meant to be easy. That's the thing. It's not meant to be easy. If it was easy, then it just wouldn't feel good to get one. And every time I find a shiny, I just get excited. It's really bugging me where the Legends today is. Unless it's out of stock. Now, it can't be out of stock, can it? Wait, hold on. Because I saw it somewhere, unless they've taken it down because of the Switch 2 version now. I don't know. Pokemon Center. Yeah. United Kingdom. Yeah. Anyway. Want to know a cool fact about me? I'm always welcome to know more about my viewers, because where people come from and who they are and what they enjoy and whatever. Like I'm always up for that. The Jacob Finance. Wait, this is Jacob Finance. My name is Mallow. And confused. Did you see rumours of Piplup being ZA starter? I was happy, but turned out it was false. I'm gonna see. Oh dear. I couldn't mute in time. I apologise. We're going to wait for the 2 version to come out. Yeah, I reckon we'll get pre-orders of that soon. I once broke my glasses and started playing. I once broke my glasses and started playing Violet. And though I saw a shiny Basculin, keep in mind I was far away. I went up to it and I accidentally and actually was shiny. Yeah, Basculin's shiny. Like you probably need some sort of microscope to see that shiny, wouldn't you? Oh, thought I saw a shiny Basculin. Yeah. You need like a microscope to see that shiny. Especially in Scarlet and Violet. The lighting's a bit weird, isn't it? Thank you, Rake. Have I ever told you I'm from Malaga? Oh, you're from Malaga? You haven't, but that's pretty cool. Is that cool? I don't want to run. Malaga. See, this is me just showing you that I am useless when it comes to geography. Malaga isn't that? Oh, it is Spain. I thought it was. I was going to say, it's like, because I couldn't think where it was. For some reason, I was thinking Italy. I don't know why I was thinking Italy. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to go to Spain, but the problem with me and going to places like Spain and that is I want to go everywhere. Like, I'd be useless. I just want to go everywhere. I wouldn't want to sit down. I'd go to this place and that place and whatever. Like places like Spain, and there's a few countries out there I just want to go to everywhere. Spain is one of them. Spain, I want to go everywhere. Germany, I want to go everywhere. I want to go to Japan, of course. Who doesn't want to go to Japan? Mainland Spain, one of those clusters, or one of those clusters of islands. Is it one? Oh yeah, because there's like little like Spanish islands, isn't there? No, I think it's mainland. I think it's mainland. Anywhere but the UK, fair enough. No, the thing is, because I'm from East London, and the UK is beautiful, but London is just London. Because when people think of the UK, they think London. That's the thing. Everyone thinks, when they think UK, they think London. I'm like, there's so many other better places in the UK. So many other better places. Probably just go citrus then. Do you have Scarlet or Violet? If so, what's your team? So I have Scarlet, and I'm glad I went with Scarlet because I usually go with the box art legendary. That's what I've always done, box art legendary. Liverpool, no bias. See, I can't comment on Liverpool. I've never been to Liverpool. To be honest, the furthest north I've ever been is Milton Keynes. So I need to get out more. I need to travel more. Yeah, I have Scarlet. I always go with the box art legendary. So I went with Scarlet because I think Koraidon just looks marginally better. My team, I think the team I ended with, I know I had, well obviously I had my starter in there, the Quaquaval. Who was the rest of my team? Oh, I had a Tinkerton. I love Tinkerton. It's one of my favourite Pokemon from the generation. I think it was quite funny, but I think I had a Corviknight as well, which is quite funny because, you know, I had a fighting type in there. What was the fighting type? No, it wasn't phallic. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. What did I have? I had a fighting type. Well, anyway, and I had a I actually can't remember my team. Is that bad? That's really bad, isn't it? Finn, how you doing? Found any other shinies during this hunt? Not yet, Finn. Not yet. Not yet, unfortunately. How much in a bet? How much in a bet? I'll put money on it. The Sigilith will be shiny. I love Sigilith, but its shiny is just so depressing. Live further north than Milton Keynes. Yeah, well, I'm East London at the moment, so... Oh, you went with Violet. Nice. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've always gone with box art legendaries. There's some of the future paradoxes I think are cool. I'm quite weird, but my favourite my favourite paradox is probably the what's it called? Screamtail. Don't know why. I've just Screamtail. No, I'm going to Dynamax. I'll max Overgrowth anyway, because it will hurt him, but... do you mind asking your other chats if they want to link up with me in a union circle? That way I can do barbecue. I keep saying barbecue. Listen, every time I see it, I think barbecue. When I first saw it, I thought barbecue. Fucking barbecues. Yeah, not a problem. Is anyone else looking to do a union circle at the moment in Scarlet and Violet? Actually, union circles I've learnt are really good when it comes to, especially doing shiny hunting. You can do the sandwiches, the bigger sandwiches. You get more room to work with. And also it's cool because you all get the same boost, don't you? You all get the same boost if you do it together. The furthest south I've been is London, and the furthest north I've been Yorkshire, Scarborough. Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to go Scarborough. I've heard Scarborough's really nice. What is it exactly? Because I've always called it barbecues. I've never called them anything different. Like, I would assume maybe Blueberry Quest or something. Blueberry Quest, because it's in Blueberry Academy. Something like that. I'm so bad. UK, most south I've been is Dover. Yeah, I haven't really been south, if I'm honest. I haven't really been south. But yeah, no, I'm East London. I'm a Cockney boy, so... Oh, it is Blueberry Quest. Okay. I always just called him barbecue. I went to London for Everton versus Tottenham when we won 3-2. Are you talking about Tottenham or Everton? And please tell me you mean Everton. I'm assuming because you said Liverpool, I'm assuming Everton. That also makes me happy as a West Ham fan, hearing that Tottenham gets battered. This looked really nice. I saw some cliff houses. Oh, nice, nice. Was that in Scarborough? What are you talking about? You're talking about Scarborough. But yeah, I'm an East London Cockney boy. I've been living in East London all my life. 26 years of my life I've been here. So, you know, I mean, my dream place to live is maybe somewhere a bit, well, not London, or any other city for that matter. I'd prefer to live somewhere a bit quieter. So I would like somewhere simple by the sea. That's what I'd like. That's my dream. Dark Trainer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? But yeah, does anyone want to link up with Dakota on the what are they called? Union Circle. What it's called for a second. Anyone looking to do the Union Circle? If anyone does want to, Union... is that... KX... Oh, you know, I'm blinded. Anyway, KXKRCS. I should really be wearing my glasses. But yeah, if anyone's up for a Union Circle with Dakota, just let me know and I'll put the code in the chat or something. But no one's replied just yet, Dakota. I'm sorry if nobody replied. Oh, just dazzling gleam. I reckon we got a good chance, but this is Kyogre we're talking about. He always hits us with like Orion Pulse last second. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't know Surf hit everyone. I think we've got one life, haven't we? Yes, we've got one life left, chat. One life left. I have two, Absol and Solgaleo. I'll tell you what, I'm assuming you like your red shinies. I love red shinies. I can't think of a bad one. And I love Absol. I did the Absol raid day. We've lost. I did the Absol raid day, Mega Absol raid day on Pokemon Go recently, and it was... I think I come out with like 15 of them. It was a good day. Good day at the office. Right, here we go then. Cramorant, not a shiny. Beartic. I don't think he's a shiny. Sigiliv. I've got to get that shiny out of the way eventually. I've got to get the Sigiliv out of the way soon. I can't. I haven't completed the game. Oh, Pepe can't join because they ain't completed the game. I have this memory where I took on a Kyogre and found a shiny. Being me, I threw all the balls away. Yeah, I've been there and done that, don't worry. I've actually a few times in my life found a shiny and then I realised I'm out of balls, so I couldn't catch it. Beartic's usually a bit darker. Oh, is it? I'm not sure. I can't think what it looks like. So I'll take your word for it. What part of the map is this at? So this is in the max lair. So this is in the Crown Tundra. It's like a little tunnel just here. So this is where you start. This is like the starting area of the Crown Tundra. This sort of little grey section, and it's just here. Slippery slope. I've got to go. Have a good one. No worries, Pepe. Thanks for being here, mate. As always, I'll hopefully see you again in the next one. And anyone new here, we do stream on Fridays and Sundays, 5 p.m. UK time. So, yeah. And we're also working on some full-length videos as well. Wait, so you need access to Crown Tundra too? You do, yes, Kingdom, you do. You need to get into the Crown Tundra, and I don't think you have to complete the story of Crown Tundra. I think you've just got to do the first little tutorial section. Yeah, if anyone wants to join in, the code is all 8, and we are searching. If nobody else is able to join, we'll just do it with randoms. It's not a problem. Apologies if you already know that. Wait. If you go into summary, you can see more clearly, especially with the hard to see. Wait, summary? Wait, what? I'm not sure what you mean. If you go into summary, you can see more clearly, especially with the hard to see. Is that on TikTok or? Oh, click on the Pokemon and it gives you a little menu. Does it? Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I think, yeah. Do I know that? Click on the Pokemon and it gives you a little summary. I'm very confused. I am very confused. Oh, welcome back, Brayden. Welcome back, mate. I think we'll make this our last one, actually, chat. We'll make this our last one. Can I join these raids? Of course you can. As I've said before, what you need is Nintendo Switch Online subscription, the DLC of Sword and Shield, and have access to the max layer and access to the internet. Welcome back, Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, you're looking for the little sparkle symbol. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, sorry, I was confused. Yeah, you're talking about I know what you mean. To know if it's shiny or not. I know what you mean now. Ronaldo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? Yeah, I know what you mean now. It's all right. It's been a long day. I'm half asleep here. I'm nodding off. But yeah, you're welcome to join. You're welcome to join. The code is all 8s. 8s across the board. My lucky number. But yeah, let me know if you're joining, and I'll back out if you don't get into this one. Welcome back, Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, I love doing these streams because they're just more chill, a bit more laid back, I haven't got to focus too much on the game itself. I could just sit here and waffle. Should really be wearing my glasses. Let me put them on. No good doing it now. I'm ending soon. People think I look weird with glasses, but I think they suit me. I think the old glasses suit me. Right, let me back out, and we'll set it back up again if I'm going to say it. Oh, I see what your name is now. I get it. I can't read without my glasses. Neither can I, but I'm too stubborn to keep putting them on. Okay, well, not too stubborn. I just keep forgetting. I just keep forgetting to put them on. But technically, I should really be wearing my glasses like all the time. Right, let me start searching again. We'll start searching again. The code is 8s across the board. Oops. I need them full time. Yeah, I haven't got a very strong prescription. It's not a strong prescription. I don't know what it is. I just know it's not strong. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. Let me get it set up. Give me a minute. Cool. I can wait, Dakota. I'll wait. It's not a problem. Just let me know when you're ready to go. Just let me know. Because we've got 2 here now wanting to join. So yeah. Let me know when you're ready. Do you have the shiny charm? I do, Pokechill. I do. It's the first thing I do. I get the shiny charm. I complete the dex and get the charm. Very important. Also because I don't have patience. I don't have patience. I think mine's like -5 or something. I don't know what mine is. I know my eyesight's a bit poo because I without them on, I am always like squinting and trying to help my eyes focus on something. But yeah, let me know when you're ready, Ultra Necrozma and Dakota. Let me know when you're both ready. I'm in the Switch Online. What do I do? Wait, what do you mean, Ultra Necrozma? Do you mean like you're connected to the internet, or do you mean like you're in the store to get a subscription? Oh, you just connected. Okay. Go to the max layer in the Crown Tundra. Go to the max layer in the Crown Tundra. I'll come outside and show you what it looks like. Right. So you'll have the DLC. You have the DLC of Sword and Shield. Sword or Shield. It doesn't matter what one. If you don't have the DLC, you can't join. So this is the normal map. You go all the way down to the bottom section. So this is the Crown Tundra. You go to here. If you haven't got that flying section yet, don't know why I did that. So you've got the little village which is up there. So you come down here to this little lair here. It's got like these little yellow things outside. Go inside. You go in. And as I said, to connect to the internet, you have to press the Y-com. So press the Y button in your controller and press plus to connect to the internet. It will say you're connected to the internet, and it will say in the top right as well, it will say internet. When you're on that, speak to the woman at the desk. Well, the woman in the lair. Speak to her. Yes, please. If you haven't got Kyogre saved, just go anything is fine. So I'm going to click Kyogre because I've got him. And then obviously, yes, I'd like to save. When you're in this bit, press the plus button and it'll bring up the code. So then you put in all 8s because that's my code. Yes, it's correct. And then click invite others. Does that help? I hope that helps. But let me know. Should I... Wait, what again? So, are you in the max lair, Ultra Necrozma? Are you in the max lair? Hey Remy, how you doing? And Toxin Dragon, how you doing? I'm shiny hunting for own tempo shiny Rockruff in Pokemon. God, that's a really hard hunt to do, especially you've got to get it at a very specific time. Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you would click anything is fine if you haven't got it saved. I'm clicking Kyogre. So when you're in this bit that shows like invite others, don't invite others, and quit, before you press invite others, click the plus button on your controller and put in the code all 8s. And then yes, it's correct, and then click invite others. Right, I'm searching now. I am searching now. You've got 3 minutes to get yourselves in. There we go. We've got one in. We got one in. Anyone else? If you're waiting around, you're welcome to join as well. Code is all 8s. 8 8s. Ultra Necrozma's in. How are you getting on, Dakota? Oh, wait, that's Remy. We've got one spot left. I'm hoping to get Dakota in this one. There you are. Lovely. Right, we've got a full team in this one then. This will be a good final Dynamax adventure of the day. We do Dynamax adventures on Sundays. Fridays is just that anything goes, so I'll do a random hunt. So next week, I'm hoping to get it all set up. So next week's stream on Friday, I'm planning on doing a quad hunt for Celebi in Pokemon Crystal, if I can get it all set up correctly. But yeah, because it's Kyogre, electric, grass, they're your best bets. Electric or grass. If there's nothing here, you can take it later on. Can you make a video of your shinies? I definitely can do. I can definitely do that. But if you also want to see what shinies I've got, if you go to this website here, I'm going to put it in the chat. Can I type, please? You can't click the link, but it's quite easy to remember. You can see my whole shiny decks. So shinydex.com/noside. You will be able to see every single shiny I've got. And I always update it whenever I find a shiny or when I phase. If I phase on anything, then that'll be attached to it. It'll have like a little number on the picture. But I can definitely make a video as well. I was hunting for shiny Ponyta, then I saw your stream. Nice, nice. Have you found the Ponyta, or are you still looking? There's a specific spot where it spawns. It's a wild. Oh yeah, but shiny hunting that is a bugger, isn't it? Finally have all swords of justice shiny. Yes. Oh, nice, Remy. Nice. We're actually. You know what? We should shiny hunt them soon. We should shiny hunt them soon. I'm hoping whoever's got the Gastrodon Dynamaxes when they can. We don't need it. It's only a Charmeleon. Still looking. Was farming eggs while scrolling, and I saw you. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I suppose you could breed them, or if you've got Scarlet or Violet Kingdom, you can also. Oh no, because I think you still need the Scarlet and Violet DLC for that as well. Actually, ignore me. You need DLC for that as well. To shiny hunt Charmander. The first was Terrakion and Virizion, and lastly Cobalion. Yeah, we might have to go for. We'll have to soft reset for them. But at the moment, I'm in the middle of shiny hunting for Arceus in BDSP. I'm in the middle of a hunt for. I'm in the middle of a hunt for. What's that? Oh no, that's it. It's literally just Arceus and Kyogre at the moment. But we are going to go on to a Celebi hunt soon. I'm just debating if I should get the Arceus first and then do Celebi, or just start the Celebi now. Premier Ball. Yeah, Cal, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. I have 12 Pokeballs in Violet. Oh my god. Oh, Master Balls. Oh wow. How'd you get 12 Master Balls? I think I've got like 3 or 4. I'm probably completely wrong. I'm playing Cookie Run Kingdom right now, and got a beast. Cookie Run Kingdom. I haven't heard of that before. Wait, Maractus. Hold on. Oh, you should take the Alolan Raichu, then someone else should take the Maractus. Well, I would like a shiny Alolan Raichu because I love Raichu. Yeah, I think I'll take the Alolan Raichu. Wait, it doesn't. No, it has Surge Surfer, doesn't it? It's not. Bad thing is most of them are hacked. Yeah, but I mean, if you get like a hacked shiny sent to you and it's holding a Master Ball, just take the Master Ball off of it and then just release the Pokemon, or not. It doesn't matter really. But it's best to, or at the very least, just don't go online with them. I mean, I've barely done any surprise trades on this, so. After I wipe it and pick the third starter and breed them to get more Grookey's. Oh, fair enough. Me too. I want it for my shiny dream team. Oh, what, Alolan Raichu? Yeah, it's my favourite Alolan. I absolutely love Alolan Raichu. And I get 2 Zamazentas. I think if you get Charmander in like a different game, then transfer it to Scarlet and Violet and breed it. Yeah, you could do that as well. You could do that as well. Like, say if you had like a Charizard in, say, Sword or Shield, then you can use Pokemon Home to transfer it out. Because you don't really need the subscription for Pokemon Home to transfer from one to the other, because I think you get like a free box anyway where you don't have to pay for it. I don't have one herb in this, so I can't make Sparkle Power sound. I tell you what, there is one place on YouTube that I do go to when I need to go on a farm, and it's called, hold on, if I go to YouTube, there is a channel I use that does like Herba Mystica raids. Oats Lab? No, that's a music one. No. Are they just not live anymore? They just not do it anymore. Jambler, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Currently hunting in Dynamax Adventures, Dialga, Polcat, and Azelf. Do you have them shiny already? I have Dialga shiny, but not from Sword or Shield. I have Azelf, and I don't have Polcat. I think with some games, hold on, I'm going to put you in what should I put you in? Ultra Ball? That makes sense. Colour Map. I'm alright, just got home from uni for the Easter break, so they've been seeing family. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Are you going to swap out for this Raichu? Probably, yeah. Probably. I think it's definitely better than having the Lurantis. I'm trying to remember what the YouTube channel's called. I don't know if they stream anymore. That's the thing. I don't know if they still do it or not. No, I don't think they do it anymore. Never mind. There was a channel I used that did that had raids for. I'm gonna go grass. They had raids for that guaranteed you Herba. Oh, try that again. Dark Trainer, thank you for the heart, mate. I appreciate it. welcome to the family. Welcome to the. You know what? I haven't actually got anything for that. I'm just gonna say thank you. What's your dream shiny? I'd like. Oh, I don't know what my dream shiny would be. I don't think I really have a dream shiny. It's more like Maractus. I guarantee it's gonna be shiny. I've already got a shiny Maractus, so dream shiny. Yeah, I don't really have a dream shiny. I mean, I want all of them. That's kind of like my. Yeah, I think that's the only way I could think to answer that. I want all of them. On Twitch does them, and Shiny Gens too. Yeah, I mean there are ones that do that. It's just some of them do take liberties where they're like, oh, there's only one screen for free, which everyone's fighting to get on, and then there's like 30 other ones which are, oh, if you're like a tier 2 sub or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like some of them are a bit, you know. Glitson, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? Oh, Dakota, that's funny. We actually, a lot of people like Rowlet, you know. A lot of people have been saying about Rowlet. And Remy as well, thank you for the follow. I think he was already following me. And Toxin Dragon, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? Yeah, Remy, I thought you was already following on TikTok. Oh, I'm definitely going Totodile. You know me, I've been water since the beginning. I only have a shiny Rowlet though. It's just a great shiny. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, we got the full line recently. We got the full line and the Hisuian version of it as well. What's your favourite shiny? Everyone hates me for this, but that's my favourite shiny. Always will be. Always will be. He's very special to me because there is a story behind why he's my favourite, which I'm happy to go into. I might have to make a video on it, you know. If Cyndaquil was there, then I would have to think. Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't do Cyndaquil again because they did him in Legends Arceus. Isn't shiny Piplup purple? It's kind of like can't explain shiny Piplup. It's sort of like a different bluey. It's more of a bluey hue, like a different hue of blue. I love shiny Piplup. Not my top favorite, but I do love it. Yeah, I've got a reason behind it. There is a reason behind why I like shiny Piplup. I might have to make a little story time actually. Maybe make that on the old TikToks. Goes more of a teal colour, yeah, but it's nice. It's not. Some people say it's not enough of a change for them to say they like it, but I love it. I love the whole Piplup line though. Like I am. When I say I'm obsessed, I'm not even over exaggerating. I am genuinely over obsessed with Piplup. I'm literally collecting almost everything and anything Piplup, Primplup, Empoleon. I'm all over it. Oops. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm not going to take Maractus. And Jaro, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Splash Zone. Let me know, what is your favourite shiny? And anyone new on TikTok right now, make sure to check out my YouTube channel as well, at Noside Nate. It's the same tag as TikTok. Or if you want to go onto my profile, just below my profile picture is the little YouTube logo. If you click that, take you straight over to my YouTube channel. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers this year. That's kind of like my goal. I want to reach 1,000 subs. We're nearly there, you know. We're only about, what, 50 off now, which is insane. And then there's also the watch hours as well. We're trying to get YouTube partner, but that's, well, we're about 1,000 out of 3,000 done, so. Well, 4,000 if I want the full YouTube partner experience, but 3,000 to get the basic. Every bit of support I can get on the YouTube is kind of what I'm aiming for. We're currently sitting on 953, so what's that? 47 to go. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm just trying to think what I want to do, something special when I hit 1,000. What was the hardest shiny to get? Well, my longest shiny hunt is actually Wooloo on Sword and Shield, which was 15,888 encounters. My second longest was Dialga, which was nearly 15,000 encounters. And that was in the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, so it was a soft reset, 1 in 4K. Yeah, they're my 2 longest hunts. It's my I think I got that right. Let me have a look. Hold on. Pull up my shiny deck. So, Wooloo. Yeah, 15,888. And then Dialga was 14,948. And I called him Celebi Dad. And the reason why is because Celebi and Dialga can both time travel. Well, yeah, I didn't expect it to go on that long, but it did. I'm tired, just vibing. Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a Sunday. I don't blame you. Spectre, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I think I asked you earlier what your favourite shiny is, but if I didn't, what's your favourite shiny? Mine was shiny Meowscarada 427. Oh my god. Well, to be fair, it is under odds, so it's still not the worst. It could be worse than that. How many days was it? Well, I know Dialga was a year and a half's worth of live streams, like on and off. So technically, probably only about 6 months. Because we always switch up the shiny hunts. We always like to switch them up every stream. So Sundays we do Dynamax Adventures. Fridays we do different ones. So at the moment I'm in the middle of a shiny hunt for Arceus. And I'm also going to be starting to do a soft reset for Celebi and Crystal. So that's going to be nice. I think I did over 10k route. Oh my god. Wow. I think he's dead. I think Kyogre's dead. You know what's funny, chat, is it's the first Kyogre second Kyogre we've beaten today. We've done like, what, 10? We've done 10 altogether, and we've beaten like 2. It's kind of mad. Kind of mad. Oh, but this is number 27 altogether, 25 on this phase. Let's see if we can get a nice shiny out of this. Let's finish the stream off with a shiny. I don't want to end the stream with a dry spell. Yeah, that was mad. That was actually mad. Not one was shiny. I got my shiny one in Legends. Oh, well, there you go. I love Legends. Your shiny hunting. It's so simple. Right, we go then. Charmeleon, not a shiny. Raichu. Oh, out of all of these, I'd love Raichu. No. Okay. Maractus, don't you dare. Thank you very much. Kyogre, number 27. No shiny. No shiny. Anyone else in this get a shiny? Anyone else? Dakota or who else is in this? Can't remember. Remy and Ultra Necrozma. Oh, come on, Dakota, give me some good news. Tell me you got a shiny. Oh my god. What is happening with this game? What is happening? I don't get it. I don't get it. 1 in 100. No chance. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here then, chat. So yeah, we are going to wrap it up here. It's been a good day. I would say I've met a lot of new people today, which is really nice. I love meeting new people. I love it when new people come in because you get to chat to some new people and have a laugh and that. We'll be back again on Friday though. A bit later tonight there will be a video out on my YouTube channel. It's I'm in a draft league, so my week 6 is going up today. I'm not sure what time, but it'll be before the end of the night. What's your favorite Pokemon? Zip Zap. Piplup. Always. He's my baby boy. I love him. I called him Pablo because Pablo just sounds like a good name for a penguin. And 2, Pablo because one of my favourite West Ham players of all time was Pablo Fornals. So wait, one last time. Anyone want to do a Union Circle? Does anyone want to do a Union Circle with Dakota before I go? Does anyone want to do a Union Circle? I'll give them 10 seconds to reply. If somebody says yes, then we'll set that up first. I love Kyogre. That's my favourite legendary, so if that counts for anything. I don't know where my Kyogre sitting cutie's gone though. He's somewhere. Alright, we'll give him 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When will be the next stream? Friday at 5 PM UK time. Currently, I think our time zone is BST, I think, if that helps. I think it is. Anyway, yeah, so I appreciate everyone who's come by the stream today. Channel loves and support. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed on the YouTube. Thank you also, Mashed Potato, for the follow. And thank you to everyone else who has also followed on the TikTok as well. And anyone new right now on TikTok, make sure to check out my YouTube channel at Noside Nate. It is the same tag as TikTok, but if you also want to just click a button, just go to my profile, and then just below my profile picture you'll see a little YouTube icon. Click that, take you straight over to my YouTube channel. And yeah, we're trying to reach 1,000 subs this year and reach the YouTube partner threshold. That's my end goal this year, and we're going to push for it. Anyway, so yeah, appreciate everyone who's come by the stream today. Showing love and support, and yeah, that's about it, everyone. I'll see you all next Friday. Take care, everyone. I've been Nate, you've been great, and I'll see you all on Friday. Take care. Bye.